Steve, that was a difficult afternoon all round.
Well, I think we said to the boys all week that it's a cup final today, innit? Steve Evans comes to Priestfield and Neil doesn't need to do a team talk, really. But be careful what I say. I think two teams have worked really hard. It's been a poor spectacle. I think if you're watching as a neutral, lost to the conditions, we can feel it now. I think today, if I summed it up, three poor teams today. We were poor. Gillingham ain't a good team. And the officials were shocking. So, three teams, but I'm not lacking. We're not questioning effort, determination, want to win. We have two penalties in the second half. Certainly the one on Gilby is clear cut. But I thought we got a bad day from the official today. Am I questioning his integrity? Not Effie, I'm not questioning his integrity. I'm just saying he's not very good most times we get him.
How much did the conditions play a part? Because it looked quite difficult in that first half. And it almost looked like you were playing into the wind in the second half as well.
Yeah, I think the wind changed a little bit, but we don't make that as excuses. We didn't do enough with the ball today. We tried to be competitive. We won a fair share of 50-50s and bits in the middle of the park, probably after the first 15 minutes. We scored against her on a play. Don't get people carried away here in Kent thinking, Gillingham dominators. The game's just scrappy, nothing in it. We score. And to be fair, they get back in it with nothing in the game and scrappy. So we tried to win it second half. We made positive changes. We make the big chances, don't we? Jordan should certainly score or hit the target. And a couple of penalties not given. So, but we take the point. I don't even know what's happened elsewhere today. I don't really care. I just said to the boys in there, we focus on ourselves and we never done enough today. And there's some poor performances in terms of quality, but nothing in terms of effort and desire. We could see that we're the team trying to win it in 95 minutes.
I guess you've got to give credit to Gillingham, though. They made life really difficult and didn't stop.
Well, I think they'll be shouting from the rooftops tonight they're unbeaten in 9. Yeah. But if you're Neil and you're getting beat every week before that, it's credit to him. He's shored the back up. He's gone for a competitive side, and they'll compete in most games. I think if we'd have been at it today and got a second, I think we'd have seen how we can play and how they can play. But I do give credit to them. There's a lot of players that probably were told they were poor players last summer. I thought Emma was good today. I thought McDonald was their best player for long spells. Mandrin is a good player, as we know. So they've got the boy Sean Williams is a bit class. So they've got lots of good players, good goalkeepers. So listen, they won't finish where they are. They'll finish higher for me, and they're competitive. But to be fair, I don't really care. I've got no interest in it. I've only got interest in Stevenage.
Lovely goal from Danny Rose, lovely header, but good ball in and a good build-up to it as well.
Yeah, listen, I think at that period we had 5 minutes, we were camped around the box, weren't we? And it's from a set play, it gets overhit and we go and collect it and we move the ball around and put a great ball in. It's a great header, I think he's good everything. So is theirs, to be fair. So we take the point, we go back up to Hertfordshire disappointed. We've played we'll play a lot better, we know that for sure.
What did happen at the end there? It did look to get a little bit animated around the final whistle and afterwards.
Nothing to do with Neil and your senior staff, a junior member staff, called me the normal customary. I can't repeat it on here. Your Scottish work the other word out, and I've never seen him before. He's got his initials on his jersey, so that might give me a clue to identify him because I don't have a clue who he is.
Okay, but again, it's another learning curve for your side, isn't it? They're going to come up against this kind of opposition when they're in the position they're in.
I told the boys what Michaela Teta, who I know very well, said on Thursday. It's hard, really, really hard to be at the top of any league. It's harder to be there. It's harder to be there when people are shooting at you. And we found out today that, and I think Richie Wellens touched on it, we'll let Stevenage be top of the league and see how they cope with it. We didn't cope with it as we should have done today.
Well, the big game, the second against third, finished 0-0, so no change at the top.
Yeah, listen, it doesn't. That you get, I don't know why people get hung up looking at league tables at this stage of the season. You look at them, and the ones that say they don't look at them, Pinocchio strikes, doesn't it? And but we look at them, we all look at them. We're far surpassing where anyone thought we'd be. We are the surprise package. Don't worry about that. But we have to be more than the surprise package. After the surprise package comes, you have to become the real deal.
And those travelling Stevenage fans, they're certainly enjoying life at the moment.
Well, they turned up in good numbers today. They gave us brilliant backing. I think they almost smelt a last-minute winner because we suddenly had a few balls getting into their box. And credit to the back boys at Gillingham, they dealt with them well.
Thanks, Steve.